About 50 miles north, or an hour's drive from Los Angeles, is a quintessential California beach town, complete with wide sandy beaches with no crowds, secret surf spots, and one of the best marinas in California. Recently, there's been a frenzy of activity in the real estate market here, with savvy LA second home buyers finding relative deals compared to adjacent towns of Malibu and Santa Barbara. I know the town well, having been born and raised here, and also starting my career here in 2005 as a contractor, having the opportunity to build some great custom homes, some of which I want to share today. I'm Rob Sandefer, and this is Oxnard Beach. So this is a really exciting project I completed in 2008, just as the green housing movement was taking off. And what it is a series of 6 LEED certified gold houses. And what that means is they were built in an environmentally conscious way in both the building practices, the sustainable materials, and some of the new environmental features that were coming out at the time. So we did solar panel arrays on each house. We had low flow water fixtures. We had LED lighting throughout. All these things have kind of become standard practice over the last 10 years, but at the time, these were very ahead of their time. So in 2012, I built these 2 side-by-side contemporaries on Ocean Drive in Hollywood Beach. The special thing about these is even though they're on the inboard side of the street, an easement on the beach side gave it forever ocean views. This was a really interesting project. One of my favorite houses in the inn, but it started as a complete disaster. The house was basically a teardown, but the owner had a vision and really wanted to see it through to the end to make a classic style board and bat beach house. And in the end, it turned out great. It's one of my favorite houses. This house on Marine Way was one of the first big custom builds for a client I had shortly after I got my contractor's license. It was a big opportunity for me and a really high-end house for a really demanding client. But it turned out really great. He had very specific taste as far as what he wanted for finishes, but it ended up he did beach-themed rooms, such as a room he called the Duke's Room, which was fashioned after the Duke's restaurant in Malibu, and small other beachy details like dolphin spigots on the bathroom fixtures and things like that. It was really a great experience, and I learned a lot on this one. So another great Oxnard Shores house I had the chance to build in 2010 was this really high-end architectural on the beachfront. And this house was a really special house, really high-end finishes and ahead of its time. Kitchen was an all mahogany kitchen, Caesar stone countertops, really high-end appliances. So this is a really special house that I completed in 2008. It was originally built as a spec house, but if you remember, 2008 was the real estate meltdown and houses just weren't selling in this area. So the client that I was building for pivoted and kept it as an Airbnb vacation rental. And he ended up doing very well with it. This was kind of in the early days of the vacation rental scene. And so he kept it for 10 years as a rental and then sold it after things had come back in the real estate market, and ended up selling it for more than he originally would have, and had it as an income property. So a really special house done in the style of the Hamptons, and the landscape around it really lends to that look as well, with the dunes and then ocean beyond. I hope you've enjoyed touring some of the early projects I did as a contractor here in Oxnard Beach. The 15 years I spent here building homes has given me a deep knowledge of the makeup of a house and has been invaluable for me to advise my clients on the purchase and sale of their homes now as an estates agent in the Los Angeles area. There's many more past, present, and future projects to share, so we'll see you next time.